Welcome back to Just Chattin', and this is the series of videos we do on Thursday and Sunday evenings just for our own entertainment. For all you Audie fans, he is right here in my lap because we are still in the midst of a heat wave, and for some reason, and this somehow makes sense to a little cat, I don't get it. When it gets hot, he needs to come and sit on me so that he can share his body heat with me, and I can share my body heat with him, and the two of us can be very miserably hot together, but it works for him. Now, this is going to be a short video because with the holiday weekend and the heat wave, we have had some fluctuations in the power grid. This is not characteristic. It's not as if, it's not as if this is not Northeast United States, where we have very good service, but I did, in fact, lose internet for several hours last evening, so I am very, very concerned about being able to get this video filmed and uploaded before we go into, power failures again. So, bear with me. We are just going to hit the high points, break off, and send everybody on their way. So, we're going to quickly break for the intro, and we'll be right back. So, there is very little going on in Montecito this week. The sock puppet had lost his bid to get his enhanced taxpayer-funded security yet again. And from the statements he's made, one does have to wonder if he is not going to try to bring this matter up again, even though they keep saying no, and it is a complete waste of the taxpayers' money trying to pursue this matter, because every time he raises it, they have to go through the motions at least. At some point, they're just going to say no. I have confidence that Ravik, with the backing of the British government, is just going to say, we're not hearing this anymore. Go home, Harry. But so far, that hasn't happened. We'll have to see. The taxpayer-funded security not being granted means that Nutmeg and the putative children are not going to show up for Invictus. Now, obviously, we have to question why Nutmeg was even expected at Invictus. This is supposed to be Harry's thing. This is supposed to be his charity that he allegedly founded. We know he didn't. We know it was put together for him. And why her presence is so important is beyond me. Does Invictus actually want her? Well, some people say yes, some people say no. The people who say yes say that despite the fact that she doesn't do anything for the games, she's simply using it for her own public relations opportunities, that she does bring attention to the games. She does put the spotlight on them, whatever spotlight she's not taking up herself. A little leftover spotlight hits Invictus. The fact is that probably is true. Others are saying, but this was Harry's private thing, his separate thing. She doesn't need to be involved in this. It's just that Harry wants her to be involved in this. By the way, that was what I was saying about power grid is twitchy, so I got to get through this quickly. Sorry, lost my train of thought with that little momentary brownout. But what about the putative children? The putative children have never been anywhere near Invictus in the past. And other people, the participating athletes, for example, have brought their children to the games. Nutmeg and the sock puppet have never seen fit to bring their putative children to the games. So Was that ever a real plan, or was that simply that carrot they were dangling in front of Charles? Oh, look, we'll bring your putative grandchildren to Invictus, in order to see if they couldn't get just a little more leverage to get that taxpayer-funded security. Who knows? Who knows? I've got my own theories on that. I'm sure you do as well, because the fact is our own common sense will stand us in good stead when it comes to analyzing what these two are up to and why. So, was there ever any plan for Nutmeg to go to the UK, for the putative children to go to the UK? I would say no. And I'm not just saying this is not Monday afternoon quarterbacking. I'm not just saying no now. I said no a couple of weeks ago when the issue first came up. I do not believe this is ever going to be in the cards. I don't think Nutmeg is ever going to give up those two little putative bargaining chips of hers, and bringing them to the United Kingdom would in fact be just probably a little too risky for her. And yes, there was another bit of a brownout. So let me just quickly wrap this up, shoot it out as fast as I can. Are they going? No, at this point they're not. Is it likely that they will make some 11th hour appearance? No, I would have to say very unlikely. Is there any reason we should believe they were ever supposed to be going? No, because even though Nutmeg and the sock puppet are apparently trying to sell the world on the fact that they are the world's greatest parents, those children do not see the light of day at all. What we have some pictures from a Disneyland trip. There were also some pictures from a couple of beach-related adventures, some beaches in California. And then we had a couple of events like a 4th of July parade. We do not see those children out in the world. And there could be a great many reasons why we don't. You know the reason I think it is. But whatever is going on with these children, we can be absolutely certain that Nutmeg will be curating any public images of these children that go out there. And we've seen that already, because the putative child, Archie, would be 7 years old now. We have seen fewer than half a dozen photos of what is purported to be that child that were taken without Nutmeg and the sock puppet having set that up in advance. In other words, just people off the streets snapping the occasional shot with their cell phones. Whoa, that certainly says that Nutmeg and the sock puppet are absolutely gatekeeping the images of these children. They say they are doing it for the security and privacy of the children, but for children whose pictures are showing up on social media all the time. You know, barely a week goes by when there is not some new photo of one of these children showing up on Nutmeg's own social media accounts. No one is protecting the privacy of these children. What they are protecting is access to the merchandising benefits of these children. They are gatekeeping. They are making sure they control those images, and the images go out when they need them to. Is it likely those children are going to go out into the UK, where virtually anybody with a cell phone is going to be able to snap a picture if the children are present at an event? No, not likely at all. So I think this one has just been a colossal waste of time, and the media should frankly be ashamed of themselves for it. Now, I suppose I could go on, but well, you've seen the situation here. I don't dare to. I'm going to have to close this off. Wish you all a very pleasant week, and get this video uploaded while I still have access to power to do it. So thank you for being with us. We're going to take a look at a slideshow on the way out. I hope to see you next time. Enjoy the 4th of July weekend while we've still got it, and have a terrific day.
Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. He is trampling out the vintage where the grapes of wrath are stored. He hath loosed the fateful lightning of his terrible swift sword. His truth is marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, I have seen him in the watchfires of 100 circling camps. They have builded him an altar in the evening dews and damps. I can read his righteous sentence